Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So today we're going to be continuing with our 100% exploration walkthrough for Nioh. So this is the walkthrough where we pick up all the items in the game, we find all the Kodamas and show you all the hidden little places and all the shortcuts and stuff like that. I want to mention, like I mentioned on all the videos, that if you're looking for a walkthrough on how to defeat a certain enemy or how to defeat a certain boss, this is not the walkthrough for you, since all the enemies have been removed before recording this. So I recommend that you come back to this once you've completed the level at least once, maybe just to see if you have missing anything. So yeah guys, let's begin. This is episode 6 and today we're going to be doing the mission The Ocean Roars Again. So I already picked up 2 of the items at plain sight, one to the left and one to the right of the main path. The third one is going to be on that little boat over there, guarded by a few little enemies. The next one's going to be on this bridge. Just watch out, make sure you don't fall down the little hose. This Kodama in the corner right here is actually going to be behind some boxes, so make sure you break the boxes. There's actually quite a few things hidden behind boxes on this level, so I recommend breaking all the boxes you find. So coming to the left is going to be a room with a corpse, some loot and a little chest in the corner. Coming back to this mid area, we actually want to go around and very carefully go across this path to the left, and we want to light this torch after we pick up this loot, because these torches are actually going to make the boss battle a lot easier. There are going to be 3 in total, and in this video we are obviously going to be showing you the location of all 3 of them. So we're going to continue this way. We have got a path to our right, but we're going to be coming across that path and circling around anyway, so there's no point of going across that quite yet, since we can come into this building and pick up a few weapons out of there and armor. Be careful, you will get ambushed by a yokai once you get that chest. Over here there's going to be another Kodama. I believe this one's also hidden behind boxes. Like I said, break all the boxes you can on this level. This is the path I was talking about. You can come back across if you like and pick up this item just here. So continuing, really the only path we got at the moment, pick up that corpse or loot just there, fire amulet. We are going to now come to a bubble complex area. So first we're going to come to the right and we're going to take this path up top. Don't worry, we will be coming to all these areas a bit later on, since we will loop all the way back round. So we're going to stick to the left of this roof and go as far as we can. There's going to be a corpse hanging off the edge just here, so pick that up. And now we're going to go through this little passageway that cuts across the roof. First we're going to go to the left and go all the way around. This is where the yokai was that ambushes you when you try and get that chest down bottom. Here it's actually hanging around on the roof. So yeah, go down this hand ladder and there's going to be another yokai hanging around over here near the lake. So what we're going to do now is climb back up onto the roof, go all the way back to where we cut across to the other side of the roof, and this time we're going to go around to the right. And once we get to the end, we are actually going to drop down here and we are going to be at this shrine. So yeah, go ahead, rest, level up, whatever you must do, and we will now continue. So now we're just going to stick to this path, which is like literally the only path we can, and we're going to pick this item up over here. And now we're going to come to this pretty big area. There's a corpse over here to our left, but yeah, as you can see to the right there's a massive area. There's pretty much the same area as we've seen from the other place before going up the hill, and also to the left we've got a building. We'll be checking both of these areas out a bit later on. So yeah, come to the end here, and to the right we're going to have a sneaky little Kodama over here. Ignore the message about that being the last one, because that's not the last one. I just simply recorded it in a different order. So yeah, that's not your last one, it's like your 3rd one. So yeah, anyway, coming across the only path we can, come into this ruined boat. There's a sneaky little chest over here that a lot of people probably have missed, and yeah, continue the only path we can, and you come to the end. We can go to the left. At this dead end there's going to be a chest. Just be careful of the enemy that jumps out the water when you get there. And now we're going to take the right. So here we can do 2 things. We can, well, apart from getting this item obviously, we could continue forwards and get to that shrine, which is probably the recommended thing to do, even if you do come back and do the other path first, just to be on the safe side. But I'm going to take the other path, since you do loop all the way back around to where that shrine is, as you're going to see in a moment. So we're going to come up here and climb up on this abandoned boat. There's going to be a few enemies here to the right, so be careful. They will try and ambush you. Pick up the items on this corpse just here. Before heading out the ramp, to the left of the ramp there's going to be another Kodama, so pick him up. And yeah, we want to just continue now and go on to the roof. We want to go to the right. It doesn't really matter if you go right or left, but I'm going to take the right. And coming through here, we're going to stick to the right again. And yeah, there's going to be a corpse here. I believe this is guarded by a yokai too, so be careful. And now we want to go to this end of the roof. You can literally do this by going to the left as well. It's the same difference. And you're going to end up on the roof of this boat. Don't worry, we will be coming back here later on because there's a neat little secret around here, something to do with that building I mentioned. So yeah, we're going to come back here a bit later on. This time we're going to continue around the roof the other way, which is to the right, and literally continue sticking to the roof. You're eventually going to come to this building. You can jump in if you want, but we're going to be coming here a bit later on. First we're going to go all the way around the roof, and there's going to be a hand ladder here. We're going to come back to that in a second. For now, just ignore that. Continue around until we get to a second hand ladder. We are going to go down this one, and we're going to come across this sneaky little ledge just here. And this is where the shrine was. So we have looped all the way back round to the other side of this little place here where we picked that item up and climbed up the boat. As you can see, we can walk across here if we'd like. So you can go directly to the shrine instead of climbing up the boat if you want to be on the safe side. So yeah, there's also going to be a little corpse over here behind the building, sticking to the left. And yeah, there's nothing else to do around here, so it's time to go back up the hand ladder that we actually came down. And we're going to go all the way to the other hand ladder I said we was going to ignore. So now we're going to go down there, and in this building just here, or whatever's left of this building anyway, in here we're going to have our second torch. So make sure you go and light that. So to get out of this building without going back around where the shrine is and all that, that would be rather long. Oh yeah, just by the way, don't fall for this little bridge here. There's actually no floor on that, and you're probably going to die if you go in there. No by experience. Anyway, to leave this place, what we're going to do is come back up the hand ladder and head to the left, and we're going to hop off the roof just here, and we're going to land on this boat with a corpse. So from here we can do left or right. First we're going to go to the right anyway, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, you can hop off the end of the boat, but we're not going to do that. We're actually going to go back and take the left path I mentioned, because there is a bit of loot over here. Though technically, even if you jump off the boat, you can come back here later. So yeah, so pick up this loot, and we're going to stick to the left hand side now. This building here is going to be filled with boxes, and you can't really see it that well, but break all the boxes and you should be fine. I believe you get ambushed here by an enemy as well, so be careful. So this gate is to fight the boss if you would like, but we're not going to do that yet since there is still another torch missing. As you can see over here to the left, now back where we climbed the roof and all that at the start. So on this second, well, just in between these two squares, there's a item here. So on the second square, first we're going to go around the little thin path on the right of it, because there's actually going to be a little Kodama down here, so don't miss him. And yeah, so now we're just going to climb back onto the square, and we can jump off the left, and there's going to be a little chest just over here. So this item here we actually seen before climbing up onto the roof near the start of the video. As you can see, we're back there, so you could have just came directly across here if you wanted, but you would have missed a torch and pretty much half the level. I mean, in this level, most of it is optional, but it is pretty well designed. So we're back at this building. I mentioned that we could get in two different ways. The first way is to come up to this fake wall. I did mention it in the other video, but I never showed it. So if you bow to these guys, they will give you their loot without actually attacking you, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, now we're in this building, so we want to go to the left all the way at the end. There is going to be a corpse here. I forgot to take this guy out, but he can say bye-bye. So pick that up. And yeah, so we are going to head further in the building here to our left. And here we have the final torch. This is obviously guarded by yokai, so be careful of that. And we have another Kodama over here. I believe we're only missing one or two actually at this point. So there's another little room here. They will try and ambush you, normal little enemies, when you try and access this room. But yeah, pick up that armor just there. And the other way into this area is actually through this door. but this is actually going to be shut, though it doesn't seem like on the video, and you won't be able to open it unless you're coming from the other side. So I'm going to quickly show you how you are supposed to open that door from the other side. So we're going to come back around through the abandoned broken boat that we came through earlier on, and we're going to take the right, same as we was before, head into that shrine, and we are going to head up to this broken boat, the one we did before, just before going up on the rooftops. And yeah, we're going to get onto the rooftops, and we're going to take a left, and we're going to come to this broken boat that was on, where we got a weapon, I believe. And I did mention it's going to come back. We can jump down here to the right. We've got another Kodama here, and yeah, now we're definitely only missing one. So if you take a left here, we will literally be the other side of that door I just mentioned, but we can take a right first because there's going to be some loot in here. This room is actually really well guarded by 2 yokais, so come here with enough elixir because it will be tough. But yeah, summoner's candle and some armor just there. And if we continue around this path, we will eventually come to a hot bath. I can't remember what they called, bloody hot springs, that's the name. And around here to the left, sticking to the building, is going to be a final Kodama. So that's all the Kodama for that for this level. Like I said, we can come to the left now, and the other side, that door that I said that was only opening from this side. There's going to be a big chest and another corpse just here with some items. So that's pretty much it, guys. There is one tiny little thing we can do before heading to the boss, and that is on the way. Remember, there's like a tiny little section we didn't explore. That's the other side of where we went up the roof the first time, where the boat was. Just over here to the right of the boss gate. Just here, if you go across this little wooden beam here, there's actually going to be a small little chest. And yeah, that is definitely it, guys. That is all the items, all the Kodamas for this level. If I did happen to forget something, please let me know in the comments. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please go like and subscribe. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter. I will see you next time, guys.